The Halloween season has returned. Back home again at Busch Gardens to anticipate Howl-O-Scream and grab a little beverage. All aboard!
Welcome aboard the Busch Gardens Courtesy Trail. For your safety, please remain seated at all times.
It's going to be a smooth walk into the park. It has just opened, and the crowds are not that bad. Although there is a inclement weather safety notice right when you walk in to the entrance of the park. It's Beer Fest time here at Busch Gardens, so we're gonna check that out. Well, hello everybody. I am Tampa J, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Tampa Bay. Welcome to Busch Gardens. I am here today because I am anticipating the Halloween season, and I am also anticipating Howl-O-Scream, which is Busch Gardens' haunted attraction. The event that has all of those haunted houses that I've been enjoying for nearly 2 decades. Speaking of that, it is the 20th anniversary of Howl-O-Scream this year. Also, it's hot outside and I wanted to come and get a beverage. It is Busch Gardens. Oh. Looks like the Serengeti Overlook bells are ringing. That's always fun to hear. Oh. Da, 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 da. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I hope bring out the Howl-O-Scream. Anyways, that all being said, we're gonna check out Busch Gardens Beer Fest today, maybe get a couple drinks over there, and just see if we can find anything that kind of looks like it might be here during Howl-O-Scream. I'm glad you're with me. Wouldn't be the same without you. Less talk, more rock. Let's head into the park. There's much ahead. Look at them alligators. Just kind of staring us down. There's a few more right there. Just kind of looking over, staring at the crowd. It's always fun to see these antique Moldomatic machines, also known as Moldorama. Perfectly placed. Here's the alligator one, because we're right across from the alligator exhibit. Check out that guy. Oh look, it looks like they opened the coasters. Here comes Cheetah Hunt, one of the best roller coasters in my opinion at Busch Gardens. It's always a good time. Very fast and very fun. In case you guys are interested in what's new this year at Howl-O-Scream, there is a new haunt called The Residence. Discover the domestic demons within a suburban home. It's a great time to come in here because there is absolutely no crowds. There's no wait times whatsoever for any of the rides. This was once the horse stables when Anheuser-Busch owned the park. This is where they kept the Budweiser Clydesdale horses. But since then, since the horses have long been gone, it is used as a haunted house, a haunted maze at Howl-O-Scream. Long before this was the main entrance to Cheetah Hunt, the queue used to be the entrance for their monorail. Busch Gardens used to have a monorail. Because it's the 20th anniversary of Howl-O-Scream, I also heard there's going to be a special house that kind of encompasses a lot of the characters that have been around the past 20 years at Howl-O-Scream at Busch Gardens. So there's going to be a house dedicated to the ancestry of the actual event. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't have much more information than that right now, but we're going to be here for opening day at Howl-O-Scream, so we're gonna go check that out too. I'd say this scary bad boy in front of the Serengeti Express is ready for Howl-O-Scream. He's always here though, but man, look at those teeth. He sure does scare me, and I said bad boy because that's his actual name. It says it right there on his dog tags. All aboard the Serengeti Express! We just missed the train, folks, but the next one will be at 11 o'clock here at the Nairobi train station. Look at this guy, he has the right idea. He's a little thirsty. For a second there, I thought he was taking a shower. He's just having a little drink. I'm a little thirsty myself. Oh, it tastes like Tampa. Unlock the wonders of nature. I sure do enjoy a good gravity coaster. Now it's time to ride the Sand Serpent. Woo! Oh man, this is fun. Oh, got a little drop. Whoa! Here's a little sneak peek between this fence line. Last year this was the Camp DOA scare zone. This was the entrance, and it's back this year, and you can see looks like they're gonna have a truck in the scare zone this year. There's a little truck there. Hey, it's got horns on it. Horns. You have to come to the Stanleyville Theater in Stanleyville if you want to see the Howl-O-Scream stage performance show, Fiends. Fiends has been playing here every Howl-O-Scream for the past 2 decades. It kind of reminds me of the old Beetlejuice monster show at Halloween Horror Nights. It's kind of a little knockoff of it, but that doesn't take away from how fun it is and how much I enjoy it. Where you going, buddy? Only a 5-minute wait to ride Tigress. That's incredible. So back off into the distance behind Tigress is the entrance to the black spot. That's where it was last year, and I heard it was returning this year. You can kind of see the rocks back there of where it is. It's hard to see, but Tigress is only a 5-minute wait. That's incredible. Although I can't take the camera on it, I'm gonna ride it. All right, guys, so I'm putting you away into this locker while I go ride Tigress. I'll see you in a minute. All right, it's all over. Flamingos, flamingos. The time has come for Beer Fest. Spelled B-I-E-R. I believe that's the German spelling of the word. Not only do they have beer, they have bourbon. There's the bourbon on ice right there. So here's the rundown. Beer Fest food and brew samplers, 5 items for $29.99. $49.99 for 10, and of course 12 for $49.99. You're able to try either a food, a cocktail, or of course a beer. And before you walk into the Beer Fest, there's a giant menu to kind of give you a rundown of what you can try. I see a lot of local breweries. Cigar City right here in Ybor City, Fort Myers Brewing Company, Stone Brewing California, another Cigar City, and Brew Hub in Lakeland, Florida. That's right off of I-4. You pass it on the way to Disney World. And then there's one in Miami, Wakefield Brewing, and then Coppertail Brewing across from IKEA in Ybor. Oh my gosh, it's gonna rain. Oh no, I gotta run. Running into the Garden Gate. At least they have free beer in there. Whoa, had to run. Sorry, it's a little wet there. We had to run into the Garden Gate, which used to be the original hospitality house. But good thing is, there's always free beer in here. You've got some options here for free beer. I'm doing the Founders. Thank you so much. The hurricane is just around the corner, so it's bringing some bands of rain. I did expect to get rained on. I was having luck with it though. The skies look pretty good until a few moments ago, but at least I can hide out in here, have my free beer until they die down and we can get back out to Beer Fest. Okay, the rains have died. It's time to go back to Beer Fest. Game on, I'm inside the festival area. Let's see what they're selling here. Not only do they have beer, they have wine too. So all the wine here is from Florida. These are all Florida vineyards. You have Island Grove Wine Company with Crisp Green Apple and Sunshine State Berry Sangria. And the two middle are Lake Ridge Winery and Vineyards, Southern Red and Southern White, and they're right here, all in ice. Now they've started pin trading here at Busch Gardens this year, and this would be one of the first because I don't think Beer Fest has happened since they started the pin trading, so check these out. That's pretty cool. Oh look, merchandising. Look at this awesome beer cup up here and this Guinness, looks like a polo shirt almost. Vintage logo Budweiser glasses, some 16-ounce glasses. It lives with a good taste, which of course, you know, Busch Gardens was named after Anheuser-Busch. And the exclusive Busch Gardens Beer Fest t-shirts for the ladies and for the guys. They have all shapes and sizes. So I'm gonna try beer. I'm gonna go with the malt and mill option with a Passion of the Heights from the Florida Avenue Brewing Company, which is in Seminole Heights. That's why it's called Passion of the Heights. It's a hibiscus ale. This young lady is pouring it right now for me, right over there on tap. And this young lady reminded me that this is the punch card. If you do buy one of the packets, here's the 5-card punch. You would actually, if I were to purchase this, she would punch this out. But we're gonna enjoy our Passion with the Heights beer, which should be passion fruit that comes from Seminole Heights. So there you go, Passion of the Heights. All right guys, so here it goes. Made just a few miles away on Florida Avenue, Passion of the Heights. Let's try this hibiscus beer. You know, that's not bad. I normally don't like fruity beers, but passion fruit is not really the sweetest fruit, so that kind of blends well. I like it. Passion of the Heights. Oh man, that's good. Right beyond these gates will stand one of the biggest, baddest roller coasters of all time. We are anticipating this 2020. I can't wait to ride it. All right, here's a sneak peek. Last year it was Slaughterhouse, and I believe it's returning this year. If you look past this porter, you can kind of see the entryway to Slaughterhouse. They're setting it up. I see the sign over says pigs and cattle. It's kind of like you're walking into an old cell barn that you'd see up in the Midwest. Kind of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre kind of theming. It was a cool house. So that is coming back this year, and here's a sneak peek at the entryway. A lot of people don't realize this is here, but there is a banyan tree at Busch Gardens. Obviously not as big as the ones at Cypress Gardens, present day Legoland, but there is a banyan tree here at the back of the festival area, right next to,
You want me to drop it or you to drop it?
these guys. What's going on, parrots? Not only do they have brew, they have food, and this is Tacos on Tap, where they offer some tacos. They have shrimp tacos, smoked brisket tacos, jerk chicken taco, and portobello mushroom taco, which sounds delicious. I'm kind of hungry, so I might visit the Taco on Tap. Let's do it. Well, I was really looking forward to having a portobello and Swiss taco, but however, the credit card machine is down right now and I can't purchase it. And I don't really carry cash on me. It has something to do with the inclement weather, and the rain has come back. So I'm gonna finish my beer and probably get out of here very quick. Oh, here comes the winds. Looks like Hurricane Dorian is beginning to start. Oh no, I gotta duck for cover in here. Oh man.
I had a lot of people that were
Thank goodness this awning's here. This looks like the backside of the hospitality house that I was just hiding out. Never been down here before. It looks like there's some folks over here doing the same thing. Just gonna wait until it stops. I think my beer has gone up a couple ounces. Oh my goodness, I've never seen this before. They're getting the parrots to safety and they're not liking the rain. Yeah, it might be a while. The rains are coming down pretty strong right now. That water is just pouring off the roof there. Wow. As you can see, everyone cleared out so fast here at Beer Fest at Busch Gardens. Okay guys, so I've decided to end the video because, of course, it's raining. And the moment that it stops raining, I've got to literally run to the exit and then run to my car because the forecast doesn't look so good. And I just want to say, despite the weather, I had a good time today and I appreciate you were here. But be careful out there, especially all the people that are in Dorian's path. I do not recommend going to a theme park a couple days before. that's what I do. I do that for you. I take that into my own hands. But today was just a fun day. I got back from Dragon Con last night. I wanted to come and check out Busch Gardens, check out Beer Fest, and check out Howl-O-Scream because I'm super excited about that. Again, I will be there for the opening night of Howl-O-Scream, but also in a couple of days, as long as Hurricane Dorian doesn't affect it, I will be at the opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. So that will be my next video if all goes according to plan. Please be safe out there, especially to all my friends along the coast here in the United States that are in Dorian's path. I will be saying a prayer for you. You will be in my thoughts. Hurricanes are no joke. I've been through a couple myself. I have some friends that went through some bad ones. Yeah, so please be safe out there and just know I'm thinking about you, and everyone please pray for everyone in the storm's way. But however, I always ramble. I always talk too much here at the end, but I appreciate you listening, and it means the world to me. It wouldn't be the same without you if you didn't. So thanks again for joining me. I hope you had a good time. So I made it to the exit of the park, and the rains did die down, but the clouds look like they might start up again. So thank you for visiting, everyone. Appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time. I'll see you at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Orlando Resort. I'm looking forward to that Ghostbusters haunt. There is much ahead, my friends. There is always much ahead.
Welcome back aboard the Busch Gardens Courtesy Tram. For your safety, please remain seated at all times, keeping all body parts in the tram, and please secure any loose articles. We will be returning to all tram stops, servicing all parking lots.
Okay, so I made it to my car. It's barely sprinkling. Oh no, she's back again! It must be Halloween season! 3 years. 3 years.